What up, guys? It's your boy Who Does That, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my weekly series, Story Saturdays, a weekly series where I tell you guys stories of interesting things and weird things that happen in my life. This week's episode, I'm going to be telling you guys 3 stories that happened throughout my life. They're actually pretty short, and I think you guys will enjoy them, so let's get right into it. The first story, I was actually probably about 11 years old, and me, my best friend, my other best friend, and my older brother, we actually all wanted to go swimming. And I lived in a trailer park at this specific point in time, and there was a beach there and everything like that. I said this in one of my other Story Saturdays videos, if you guys keep up to date with them. And we decided to go swimming, but I don't know why. It was a really, I think it was a wavy day. Yeah, it was a pretty wavy day and everything like that. And it looked really fun, and we really wanted to go far out into the water. My brother did, at least, and he, on quote, is a lifeguard, but he was lying. So we actually ended up going all the way out there because I didn't live with him through my whole entire life. So anything he said to me, I didn't know if it was true or false, and I honestly didn't believe him. But he was actually a pretty good swimmer because he was in cadets and all of that fun stuff. So we ended up actually going way out into the water, and I have a heart condition and everything like that, and I get tired a lot quicker than normal people. So we're way out in the water, and I just start I'm like, okay, I'm getting fucking tired. So I just start sitting in one spot swimming, trying to find a way to not tire myself out as easy while I can keep swimming until I get to a sandbar or get back to shore. And then I turn around and look back and see how far we out, and I realize that we're probably about a good 5-minute swim all the way back to shore. And we are sitting here in the middle of the lake. Well, not the middle, but far out in the lake. My brother is way the fuck out there, and my best friend's just like, okay, we're trying to help you so we don't obviously drown here. And I ended up putting him underwater. Then my brother I almost drowned my best friend pretty much. And just so I could breathe for a couple seconds, came back up, then we were all struggling and shit like that. And we were starting to drown. So my brother comes over, helps us get all the way back over to shore, and that was pretty much about it for that story. I almost drowned there. I couldn't really do anything about it, and it wasn't that interesting. It wasn't that scary in my opinion, other than that I thought that I was going to die or something really crazy that was going to happen, but it was not that big of a deal. But things like that happen sometimes. That's obviously not the first time in my life that I almost drowned. But we're going to be moving on to the second story. I think I was probably about 3 or 4 years old, and I do not know exactly how I remember this. All I know is that I almost choked to death. So I was actually sitting with my mom on the couch. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was about 4 years old, and we weren't watching TV or anything like that. I was just sitting on the couch with her. I think she was just resting or something. She just had a long day at work, I think, and she ended up getting me these little candy things, I don't know, cough drops or whatever the fuck they called, those little tiny little candy things. And I was sucking on one of those. Yeah, that's what she said. And I was sucking on one of those little candy things, and I don't know what I was doing, but I ended up swallowing it. And obviously I'm a little kid, and I just put it in my mouth a couple minutes ago, and I ended up choking on it. I remember from this day choking on it. I was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I was doing shit like that. She was panicking, and I honestly, at that moment of time, when I was 4 years old, I thought I was going to die or something crazy was going to happen because I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get it out, and I was asking my mom to give me water and shit so I could try to wash it down, and I could try to get it out or something like that, or I could swallow it so I could actually fucking breathe again. So my mom was just panicking. I took the sip of water. It wasn't working, and then so she just started hitting me. She was punching me in the back pretty much. I remember it really, really hurt when I was really, really young little kid. She was fucking hitting my back as hard as she could, and then I ended up spitting it out, and from that moment on, I never had those cough drops again. I do not remember. I think it was strawberry flavored cough drops or something like that. Not cough drops. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Just little candy things that you suck on. And I never ended up eating those again. Every time I eat them from this day, I actually just chew them instead of swallow them. I don't know why. But I'm scared that I'm going to actually end up swallowing them again. And obviously, I don't want that to happen because that's not a really, really good thing whatsoever. So the next story I'm going to be actually telling you guys is a story probably when I was about 13 or 14 years old. My best friend's little sister, okay? I always, as a kid, loved to piss her off. It was just my job, okay, in my personal opinion. I really loved bugging her. It was fun. It was amusing to me. And she always liked to bug me, so I would just bug her back and piss her off and try to ruin her day and somehow. And I really loved doing that. It was really enjoyable, but kind of mean at the same time. So one day she, I don't know what I did. I think I pushed her. I did something really dumb. I didn't actually even mean to do it. And she ended up crying or falling or something like that. And she got really, really mad and everything like that. And she started freaking out. And then she was trying to tell my best friend, oh, he hit me this hard. I really didn't do anything to her at all. She's just over exaggerating. And then we got her so worked up, she ended up booting a wall as hard as she could. She's like, this is how hard he blah, blah, blah hit me or whatever the fuck I did. and she booted the wall as hard as she possibly could, and it was fucking hilarious. She, like, I think she broke her toe or something, but she was fucking on the ground, crying, freaking out. I was just sitting there laughing for probably about 15 or 20 minutes. It was honestly one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my whole entire life. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. This was this week's Story Saturdays. If you did, please leave a sub, like, comment, favorite, and all of that fun stuff. Peace out. I will see you guys in the next one.